YouTube! We're back. We're back with another tutorial. We got a burst fade. I didn't record the other side, so we just got one side for you. But it should be okay. It'll be fine. Just rinse and repeat. We're gonna do the 4 guard right here, getting our foundation in order, and then we're gonna follow it up under with a 3. I like to do it this way to fade that 3 into a 4 easier, and not necessarily doing it the opposite way, making your life, that much harder, because you're going to create a denser line when you go from a 3 to a 4 rather than going from a 4 down to a 3. And then we're doing our bald line. You see how I'm punching it in like this? I'm going upward with it, not punching it in downward, like trimmer blade downward. You just gotta, it creates a softer line, so it's not impossible to get out. Same thing with the shaver. Just flick it as you would a clipper, to not create such a harsh line. We're going right here, 1/2 inch lever open, and then I'm touching it this area back up with a 3, just to get the darker area. Same thing with the 2, and then now we're doing a 1.5 close to open, using our corners, just flicking, creating that blend. We're trying to preserve the gradiency, the darkness towards the top of his parietal ridge, so that we can create a nice gradient on the fade, so it can go from light to dark and still have a good amount of dark. That's how you become an elite level barber, is learning how to create that gradient. Right here we're taking out that middle line with the 0.5, the wall premium guard. I'm touching up little areas as I go. My client here, this cut, he did not want any off the top, so I get to take my time with the detailing, and I enjoy when that happens, but it's not always gonna be like that. But it's good for the video right now. Right here we're just taking out that bottom line, and right here we are detailing after we took that bottom line. With the bottom line, just use your corners, take your time, flick, and just start below the line and then work upward. Don't start fading with the blade at the line. Start fading with your clipper blade below the line, and then work up, flick up, flick up. That's how you'll, get a better fading process, a quicker fading process. Right here, we're lining him up. You saw me line the back line up. We're doing a V on the back of the burst fade. So you see me right here hitting the C cup as well. Just make it look crispy, bro. I like these little low compact trimmers. I really like the Blue FX blade. I put them to the sideline on the bench for a little bit. They weren't really doing anything, but I don't know why that happens. Sometimes you just put a trimmer blade away and then you bring it back out in rotation and it just hits. I don't know what they're doing in there in my drawer, but they're going hard. Right here we're adding some enhancements to the cut, not too much, especially with the blonde hair, bro. You want to take your time, use a slower motor clipper. That's why y'all saw me move from the saber to the JRO to actually do the fading. I know I'm detailing with the saber, but it works that way, so you can detail with the corners more efficiently with a stronger motor. But initially putting in those guidelines, especially with blonde hair, you want to use a slower motor clipper to have that ability of taking less hair out rather than cutting more and messing up, killing the gradiency, and having to just make it really a fade with no gradients or no levels, just a straight a ball to like a 2 blend. Right here we're doing more just detailing work. You guys see the fade coming out, so we're coming out very, very clean. This is gonna be a really quick tutorial for you guys, but I just want you guys to just know, like look at the detailing while I'm doing this. This is what's gonna separate you guys, bro. This is what's gonna separate you from being a great barber to the rest of the crowd. A great barber is gonna take this time right here, and it only takes a couple more minutes. You just have to be efficient with your initial steps, with your initial fading process, to be able to spend more time detailing. That's detailing is where as a barber you can start providing a quality that people see in person and they're like, wow, that is a very dialed in haircut. Right here we're doing, I like this right here, that wall premium and that wall, the normal wall 0.5 guards. I like having both. I think they both cut at different lengths, and I think it's really good for your fading game to have both. I think when you slap that normal wall guard in there, no premium, that green or gray, I think it acts like a zero guard, and it's really good for like just soft detailing in the areas where if you cut too much, you can kill the gradients in the flow of the haircut. Right here, we're just pulling the skin 45-degree angle and just gliding that blade across. You see that line's coming out really crispy. I think I did a beautiful job right here. We're doing the eyebrows, just doing the shape, but I think I did a beautiful job right here holding the gradients on this blonde hair, and with the enhancements and everything, I just did a great job to match his hair color and everything. I didn't go too hard. I didn't add too much enhancements. I think it just ended up perfect. Right here, we're just touching this up. So yeah, bro, this is coming out very beautiful. This was a really quick review for oh my gosh, I'm special ed. Tutorial. God, this is a very quick tutorial for you guys, but it's very beneficial. You saw what I just want you guys to know. Cutting when cutting blonde thinner hair, how to still build that gradients, because when I first started, I knew I was struggling a lot with that. But yeah, YouTube, that's it, bro. That was very quick, but I appreciate you guys for supporting me, watching my videos, bro. For my barbers, my new barbers, my OG barbers, I got a free barber Discord community, so it should be in my link tree in my description. But yeah, I love y'all guys. Be safe. Goodbye.